JSU, of course, an FCS program. They have reached the playoffs 6 of the last 7 years under their current head coach, John Gross. UAB has won 2 of the last 3 Conference USA championships. Back in the end zone for a touchback, and Kelly, our first look at Zarek Cooper, the Clemson transfer. 5 at the line for UAB, on the fly sweep, and it goes nowhere. Ahmad Edwards is brought down by Keandre Swoops. Kelly, that's a loss of 4. Blazers want a ground and pound to the air on the first 2 plays from scrimmage. A toss to Ryan Davis, and sent out of bounds crossing the 30. That'll move the sticks in the first down of the night. On second down, Johnston back to the air. Davis has it on the quick slant. Close to first down yardage. Let's see where they spot him. And he revealed to us for the first time he was quite banged up a year ago. Off right tackle, ball came out. Let's check and see if JSU recovered the fumble. I believe they did. And the first turnover of the night will favor the Gamecocks. Yul Gowdy stuck his nose in there, and they'll get it back in plus territory, Kelly.
Yeah, the first really big development, and you're right, get a hat right on the football. It's the second defender. So many times that happens. The running back typically sees number 1, but it's the guy coming from the side.
Now the head coach, good friends with Bill Clark. On third down, back shoulder fade is incomplete, looking for Wells again, and McWilliams was all over him again. 50-something.
I think it's the first one to about 24 that wins that game. I think you're exactly right.
I would agree. Starling Thomas watches that punt sail over his head. It'll take a JSU bounce and then some. It's a punt of 62 yards. They moved the football back about 1.5 yards after Brown hit the turf. So on second and short, Johnson's going to take a shot. Now he's got his tight end, and there's Prince. Prince off to the races plus territory. And the first big play of the night for either side, and it goes in favor of UAB. There is a penalty flag back at the 6-yard line, otherwise a gain of 52.
Holding. Offense number 61. Penalized half the distance to the goal. Remains second down.
To keep the drive going. McBride gets it. Deep handoff. He'll have enough to move the chains. Stop at the 16. That's a gain of 5 yards.
To see this rebuilding project all the way through.
The fly sweep action. Johnson Sanders. All kinds of real estate. Into JSU territory and brought down short of the 35. Rajay Johnson Sanders, the former #1 junior college recruit at wide receiver in the country, just picked up 46.
And we're starting to see the adjustment quarter here in the second quarter lead to a different type of run play. We saw inside zone, and this time it's the fly sweep to Johnston Sanders, and it's just a changeup because of what Jacksonville State is doing.
Play action, Johnston. Across the middle, wide open. Pass is caught. Davis has it. First down and goal for UAB.
To potentially keep it.
He'll flip it out. Johnson Sanders to the pylon for the easy touchdown. That counts as a touchdown pass. Johnston getting it done on that possession with completions of 46 and 30 yards. And the band's playing for UAB.
UAB has such an identity at that outside zone. Everything else is built off of that. When the defense has to over-respond to defend one play, then you get the counter plays off of that. You see the good crack outside. The second time we've seen Johnson Sanders on that little flip.
23-yard return by Yul Gowdy. First touch for Pat Jackson. Gets to the edge, far side, punishing finish, first down. Well, that's been missing this entire first half. That's a good look at number 3 for the first time. Third and long. Pocket is clean, he'll float it, plus territory. Pass nearly picked off, double coverage near side, and a late penalty flag comes down. That was McWilliams again.
Right there, it's the pulling of the right hand, pulling the defensive back
number 85.
down.
That penalty is declined.
McWilliams has provided outstanding.
Fourth down.
Punt was blocked. There's the Blazers special teams picked up and recovered at the 15-yard line. UAB flexing And Grayson Cash snuck in there. Dawson can't believe it. What's otherwise been a strong night for 87 in red.
I think it was Cash coming off the left side and getting his right arm up in the way of the football. UAB does so many little things right, and there were times when on tape that Jacksonville State shoots themselves in the foot. Cash gets that right hand up and blocks that right there. Offensive player right there.
Johnson back to the air, looking for three. Back corner, batted away. Good coverage. It was Johnson Sanders, the intended target. 10 in a row going back, obviously, to last season. And on the way, he'll split the pipes. Blazers extend their lead. 62 seconds, make it 56 seconds now remaining. Go, Asheville High School underway now in our third quarter. A little trickeration. They're going to flip it back to Johnson, who has a target wide open. It's his tight end, Hayden,
running the football.
Anytime you're compared to Matthew McConaughey, it's probably not a bad thing when it comes to energy, excitement, and passion. Life of the party. He was trying to hype up everybody when they trailed Marshall in the Conference USA Championship game. On cue, back of the end zone.
And then he goes on a wheel route up the field. You can see the release. Is he blocking? Is he blocking? And then all of a sudden he's gone. On Bryce Young because of that set of triplets right there.
McBride picked up 7 on the next play. A first down for UAB, and the Blazers really starting to seize control tonight.
Responds in week 1.
Typically they respond fairly well under Nick Saban. Time for Johnson. Pass is caught by Shropshire. His first touch of the game into plus territory. Number 11 beats his chest. Also played football for UAB in recent years. Now plays baseball. Delayed handoff. McBride with an easy first down. There is a penalty flag. Ball comes out. Recovered by the Gamecocks. Well, a lot happening on that sequence. Let's check the penalty. And if it's against UAB, Jacksonville State with new life.
Illegal block in the back. Offense number 61. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a fumble recovered by the defense.
And BC loves those big physical tight ends with soft hands. Punt team back on the field for JSU, and Cooper can't buy a pass down the field.
In particular, but Bryce Young also lost a lot of productivity around him.
Easy catch. A nice throw from Johnston.
Stuff and checking down when nothing is deep is what I think he's doing really well.
He's completed his last 10 passes in a row. Make it 11. First down and goal for UAB. Gowdy in coverage, and guess who? Shropshire, third catch of this third quarter. That last one goes for 42. From the 10, another pass to the pylon. Brown, touchdown UAB.
Touchdown UAB.
To arm talent, and he can do a better job of that, no doubt.
On third down, Johnston on target. That'll move the chains. Jermaine Brown with the grab. If I remember correctly. Yeah, the Georgia game will be interesting because the Dogs beat Clemson. You're going to come in, maybe you got a chance to overlook a team like UAB. If they lose to Clemson, then maybe they're a bit angry as Prince picks up another first down and a gain of 31. Record, he's taking the Tigers. I think it's going to be low scoring. I think it comes down to a fourth quarter play. Got a chance to be the game of the year in college football. Running grab made by Stanley, a backup running back. Lucius Stanley, his first touch. Game that has been dominated by the Blazers. Here comes pressure. Johnson nowhere to run. He was bottled up quickly. DJ Coleman got there first. And he'll lose 3 yards to bring up fourth down. A 52-yard effort on the way this evening in Montgomery. Can it get there? And it cannot. So the 5th longest streak in the country comes to a screeching halt. Ian Book on for Notre Dame. Swing pass to Pat Jackson. Makes a man miss. He'll gain 4. Brought down hard by Dijon Turner. Late flag on the field as well. Bill Clark's team will
After the play,
Georgia up next.
Personal
Last
foul,
year in that game.
unnecessary roughness for leaping on the pile. Defense number 44. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the play. Automatic.
Antonio Moultrie.
With Notre Dame, because he's very much like Ian Book. He comes from the Wisconsin way. Very kind of similar system in that way. run game, good offensive line.
She said, no, it's not a new outfit. I've had this forever. So, of course, she's trying to downplay the importance of this
game was coming. We certainly appreciate the effort there, but Bill going to get the best of John, and that's another touchdown toss for UAB. And Dylan Hopkins checking in moments ago. Shropshire, his third touchdown going back to last season. And everything coming up golden for the Blazers tonight in their season opener. That one from 42 yards out.